Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for the end of April, right through to the end of May 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your twin flame reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile is your pile, the second pile is your person's pile, and the third pile is your unified energy of how things are going to work out in the next couple of weeks. So let's see what's happening there for you. Also, please make sure you're in a twin flame connection. If anyone who is emotionally, mentally, or physically abusive towards you, that is not a twin flame connection. I want you to be aware of that. That sounds more like a false flame connection, and that can really waste your time and damage your energy. So just check in to see if you are in one. There's lots of things online to really describe what it means to be in a twin flame connection. There tends to be a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. Now, not all twins go through the separation period. It depends on how spiritually evolved they are when they meet, but the run-of-the-mill energy, there does tend to be a separation period, so look out for that. Also, when you meet your twin, it is magnetic, it is otherworldly, it is a relationship that you've never experienced before, and the person who is the chaser, they tend to be more spiritually evolved than their twin. And they're willing to open themselves up to the relationship. They're willing to surrender to the vulnerability of love, and they basically give themselves over to the union. But the runner is the person who, they look at their twin, and because they are mirrored energy, twins are like a mirror, okay? Mirrored energy, it does indicate that the twin is looking in the mirror of all the things within themselves that need to be healed, and they avoid that. They actually put their twin at arm's length because they don't want to delve deep inside themselves and resolve the issues because it's too painful to go to those areas. Now, twin flames who are the runner, they know that they've met their twin. They're aware of it, but there's something inside themselves that they feel fearful, or they feel a little bit scared to attach themselves to their twin. So they have to separate in order to spiritually evolve and play catch up almost with their twin. They go off into a deep period of self-reflection. And the twin who is a chaser, it is a very difficult relationship to navigate. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there. I mean, I can see with your card here, you've been very, very patient with this twin flame connection. But as soon as the twin who is the chaser, as soon as they focus on their true north, their true calling, that is when you see change in the twin flame connection. If a chaser continues to chase, the runner will always run. I always describe the relationship like magnets, okay? If you've got 2 magnets that are identical in polarity, you've got push and pull energy. So you've basically got a space in between. It doesn't quite connect. Sorry, I'm just going to go get your final cards before I sort of describe the magnets there. Ace of Swords. Well, I can see that your person is going to reach out and talk to you. So let's see how far it goes after that. But the magnets, they push and pull each other, and, you know, they attract each other but also repel. So both magnets, they remain apart in order to change their frequency. And as soon as that frequency changes, you've got a match. But if the chaser always chases, of course, the runner is always going to run. But as soon as the chaser actually stops, focuses on their true calling, and changes their frequency spiritually, then we've got a difference of frequency, and your person is forced, or should we say encouraged, to really look at their own spiritual journey and develop because of it, and then they come seeking their twin. It's important to realize that the twin flame connection, whilst it is romantic and it's intense and it's very complex, it's not like Hollywood movies say it is. It is actually about a twin flame activation. It's more about accepting your spiritual awakening, and it has to do with you kind of like accepting your journey first. It spins you off into your true calling before you reunite with your twin. It's more about the spiritual awakening and the journey than it is about the person when you're in the separation period. The universe will always bring you back to your twin. It orchestrates a meeting when the spiritual alignment has occurred. So relax, breathe. What is meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Now, that's a really basic idea of what it means to be in a twin flame connection. Twins, they mirror each other. They tend to have had a very complex or traumatic experience when they were either younger or when they were growing up. And you tend to meet your twin after a traumatic event or experience. And the twin flame, as I said, it's like a mirror. It amplifies the difficult energies that you may have experienced from the past, whether that's insecurity, trust issues, codependency, addictions, in order for them to be looked at. Because, you know, sometimes we can have insecurities that pop up from time to time, but when you meet your twin, it's amplified, so you're forced to focus on it. So the twin flame is actually an activation relationship where it helps you spiritually evolve and process things within you that perhaps need looking at. And each person, of course, they've got their own journey, so it'll take them as long as it's going to take in order to spiritually evolve. If your twin is taking too long, a lot of people sort of leave the twin flame connection because their twin, who is the runner, takes a long time to initiate change. So it depends on your spiritual journey. You'll know within your own, but let's check in with your energy and see what's going on with this specific twin flame connection that I'm picking up right now. Now, I also want you to be aware, my beautiful Gemini, your 11th house is governing you at this time, and that is about what you wish for, okay? So strong manifestation time for you. Thoughts become things. And because you are an air element, it's important for you to recognize that all those thoughts within you, whether they are fearful or whether they are positive, you're creating an attraction, like the law of attraction with the universe, to attract the things that you're thinking about. So remember, thoughts become things. So important. Also, this time may make you feel a little bit more sociable than usual. So you may get out there, connect to friends. Even though we've got the house here, some of you may have been a homebody for a little bit of time, but this 11th house may make you feel like getting out and connecting to friends, or even talking to friends about this twin flame connection to really try and hash it out and understand it a little bit more. But you've got the house there, so you want stability in your life. You're trying to build a relationship where you want to settle down. Now, you have been waiting for this person. You've got the Hangman and you've got the Temperance card. So you've been very patient, but you may feel a little bit in limbo. You may also have felt that you've lost faith in this connection, and there's a lot of confusion, maybe a bit of despair. And I feel with the house energy, I feel some of you have really been taking stock of what it is you want long term. And if you feel this person is not available, because twin flames, who are the runners, initially they're not emotionally available to give you the relationship and the love that you desire. And that's why they need to go and check in with themselves, spiritually evolve, and get to that place where they can offer. Remember, the cup of love starts with the self first. And if it's full of codependency, trust issues, insecurity, addictions, that's the cup of love we're exchanging with our twins. So it has to be healthy before you can have a high level commitment relationship that works, or healthy. I mean, we're all very complex humans, so it's healthy to a degree, shall we say. Now, the house in the Lenormand deck really is about building comfort. So a lot of you may have been focusing on your family, your responsibilities. You just want to be in a relationship where you feel secure, where you feel there's structure, where you know where you're at, and there's a familiarity between you and your person. It's like, you know, it's almost like you've known this person before. And of course, twin flames, they tend to meet each other each lifetime, or each lifetime they choose to visit, shall we say. So I feel you're trying to build stability. You wanted to settle down with this person. You wanted to be in a high level commitment with them. You wanted union. You wanted them to be your forever person. And it may have spun you off to being a little bit more of a homebody while you really think about this connection and try to resolve it within your mind. Also, some of you may be looking at the past, because sometimes the house in the Lenormand deck can represent hereditary patterns. So you may be looking at your own side of the street and seeing if you have in some way emulated a pattern from childhood or something you witnessed from your parents or guardians when you were younger, and you're just trying to resolve some things within yourself, which is natural on the twin flame journey. We've also got the Temperance card for you. You are someone who is super loyal, okay? You're someone, you don't get into a relationship easily, but when you fall in love, you're in it for the long term. Also, with the Temperance card, this indicates balance. You're trying to bring a little bit more balance, stability into your world, because I do feel this person brought a lot of chaos or a little bit of unsurety. Is that a word? Yeah, uncertainty. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They give me the word uncertainty. And with the Temperance card, this tends to mean about blending energies. So you may have felt that you and your person, you really merged. It's almost like you're like the same person, the same energy. You can feel each other on a deeper level. It's almost like there's unspoken communication between you and your person. You just know each other on such a deep, intense other level. Otherworldliness is what's coming through here. But with the Temperance card, some of you are re-examining your priorities in life, and you're looking at areas where there's a lot of disharmony in your life, and you're deciding to really recalibrate, restructure, and do a lot of decluttering from your life as well. There's a lot of empathy for your person here, a lot of love, a lot of depth. I feel like you offered your person a safe space to express themselves. So that's why you're wondering why this person has bolted from the union. But the Temperance card also indicates you're trying to temper how you deal with this. You're not trying to rush in. Some of you may be thinking about hanging back and withdrawing, because this connection kind of turned your world upside down. It's a love that you've never experienced before. The intensity is like no other, and you can't reconcile within yourself why this person is keeping you at arm's length, because you know that this person has the same feelings for you. You felt it, they felt it. And with the Temperance card, it is frustrating, but I feel a lot of you are now starting to focus on your true life's meaning and your purpose. And as soon as you do that, as soon as the Chaser does that, that's when you are the catalyst for change in your connection. If you ever notice when, you haven't heard from your twin in a while and you think, you know what, forget it, not going to message that person anymore. You take a step back, you focus on your stuff, then suddenly they come seeking you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Always remember the magnets. But I always say, never wait for your twin, because they are dealing with their own spiritual journey and you are dealing with yours. And then when the energies and frequencies have changed, you will complete. The universe will actually come full circle and bring you both into union, okay? Now, the Hangman can indicate that you are trying to learn more about this twin flame connection from many different perspectives. And the Hangman indicates that you have gained a lot of wisdom, but you sacrifice a lot for this union. You gave your all. You gave everything. You even try to see it from their side, in their shoes. It's almost like you stood there trying to see it from their perspective, to see if you could understand them on a deeper level, which is really commendable of you. Not everybody does that. I do feel that the candle still burns bright for this person. There is something that draws you to this person. Remember the magnets. But the Hangman indicates you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And they're actually giving, whoa, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, if you look up the meaning of the Hangman, it can be to wait and wait and wait. And because they were giving me this sense of waiting and waiting, because I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading, they've just given me a song. And now this is a very famous song, and I do know this song. You'll be surprised to know. I mean, this song may have popped up before. I can't really remember if it has. It probably has, but it's so like famous that, I mean, I can't really tell whether it came up in a reading or whether I've just heard it on the radio, but I'm hearing it right now in the water, okay? So, tick tock, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for, okay? That's what they're giving me. What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for. Okay, I think, oh gosh, now I'm going to say, I can't remember. I can remember. I think it's called What You Waiting For. It's definitely by Gwen Stefani, I want to say. Yeah, I think that's right. please correct me if I'm wrong, because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's definitely that person, and I'm totally wrong. You know, they throw loads of different songs at me from different eras, different genres, and I'm like, you know what, maybe in the back of my mind I've heard that somewhere, but on the spot when I'm channeling, I'm like, I can't access it. So I'm hoping I'm right in that one. But anyway, let's move on. This song may be relevant because of what I was just saying about you waiting. You're wondering, what is this person waiting for, and that time is running out. Some of you may be feeling, if you want to have children and settle down, you may feel like the clock is ticking and that you don't want to waste any more time on this person. If you're not looking to settle down and have children with this person, or children in general, then you just may be feeling, why is this person keeping me on hold? Okay, so now that song may be relevant also because you may hear it in the next 6 weeks. Listen out on the radio, it may suddenly pop up on your shuffle. So I would just pay close attention to your surroundings. If someone's driving past in a car with loud music, that song could play. So listen out for that song. I feel it indicates your person is closer to talking to you or trying to find a resolution. Because with the Ace of Swords, they see. They have the gift of clarity over the next 6 weeks, which indicates this person wants a new beginning. There's something in this person's childhood, though, that they are trying to reconcile. Okay, the Four of Cups, they've been very disenchanted with love right from the very beginning. It's almost like love equates pain, or love equates loss to this person. And they've really had difficulties in allowing connection with anybody, not just you. This person really finds it hard to connect with people and let them in. That's what I'm feeling with this person, okay? Now, with their energy, they've got the child. So this tells me that this person is a little bit, well, a little bit less mature than you, my beautiful Gemini, but also this person, I mean, some of them, because I am picking up a small percentage, maybe about 18%, I'm picking up that some of you Geminis out there are dealing with a twin who has children, and they have a lot of responsibilities right now, and they're feeling they cannot realistically give time to the connection. They're focused on, they feel disappointed by that as well. They feel that they found it very, very difficult. But they look for a sign of you well, no, let me get this straight. They see you, it's like they see a sign of you everywhere. Or it's like they look for signs and they see reminders of you everywhere they go. Okay, now for those of you who have a twin who does not have children, okay, this is only if you know if this person has a child. I don't want you freaking out saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know my person had a child. It's only if you know that, okay? For the rest of you who have a twin who does not have a child, I feel this person very young in their energy, and they did not expect to fall in love when they first met you, and they may have told you that. They may have said, you know what, I didn't expect this to be what it is. And this person, I feel they felt deep. They're strongly attracted to you, this person. We got number 13. Number 13 is the Death card energy, which means this person is learning to change their patterns and break old habits. This person is trying to make space for a new beginning, something greater in their world, but they must shed what is old and familiar. And I feel there's some childhood baggage with this person. I'm going to pull a card on it, but I feel this person's only started looking at something deep within their childhood that has been preventing them from getting close to love or getting close to being in a relationship. So let me just pull a card and see what that is. Can you please clarify what this situation is? The Hermit. Now, thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please, whoa, okay. Four of Pentacles, Magician. Now, this is not going to resonate with everyone, so I am getting about 12% energy. The energy's just dropped there. I've got 12% energy of twin flames who were orphaned or put into the system, is what I'm picking up. And they've always longed for a stable environment, but there is something within their energy that they feel abandoned, not just by what I'm getting here, and this is quite deep. So, and this is, I'm feeling this person feels abandoned, not just by their parent or guardian, but also by society. There's an energy here of this person really fed up with society, okay? But I feel in some way they felt let down, okay? I'm going to move on from that energy, but because I want to embrace the larger energy as well. But I do feel that this person is holding on to, and this is the main energy I'm getting for all Geminis out there who've got a twin, your twin is holding on to some really old baggage, okay? It's to do with the home space. Some of them may have lived with grandparents for a short time, or they may have had a very disruptive household. I'm also, they felt very alone. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. I'm not here to give anyone an excuse, but I'm here to try and understand this person's energy as to why. They are showing me that this person wants to reunite with you, but they're holding on to some level of grief and they're holding back. Let me just go through the cards with you. We've got the Hermit energy, which means this person, they feel very jaded with the way they grew up. Okay, because the starting position is the Child card, so I just want you to understand I'm clarifying the Child card. And we've got the Hermit energy, which means this person is really seeking answers. They're holding something within, and they really need to look at it. They need enlightenment at this time, and they're in a period of solitude. So this person that I'm picking up on, they're not with anybody else. They're not in they're not in a karmic situation. They're not with another person. This person is really, they've withdrawn in order to ask themselves some bigger questions. They're going through a period of soul searching, which is what happens when twin flames separate, okay? We've got the 4 of Pentacles, which tells me this person's holding on to something and they're really looking at it. They're really identifying it, which is really good because that means this person is willing to overcome the obstacle in order to move forward. They do want long-term security. 4 of Pentacles indicates this person wants stability, but they feel if they attach themselves to that, could they lose it? So either this person has loved and lost in the past, or their foundation of what it means to be in love has been a very lonely one. And there's an element here of feeling just a little bit in limbo and a little bit lost in life. Okay, with the 9 of Swords, this person, they have regrets, but I also feel they're very concerned about the way that they've held back on this connection, especially since we got the Hangman here and you've got the Hangman card here. So I feel this person has a lot of regrets or feels concerned about the way that it got left. And also this person, and again, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse, this person feels a little bit of, the only word I can come up with is bewilderment. They don't understand themselves what the barrier has been. They just don't understand it. They're trying to gain knowledge of it because what they're indicating here is that they love. You are the manifestation of what they imagined it would be to be in a long-term relationship with someone who offers unconditional love, caring, and devotion. And part of them is like, I don't know myself. And I think that's it. I think this person is very young in their energy and they don't know themselves enough. So I feel they're in a period of soul searching. 4 Swords tells me again that they're in a period of healing. So whatever this is, they're very closed off as to telling me what it is that they experienced. I definitely feel it's from childhood. They felt very alone, even in their family unit, even if they had siblings. This person has always felt like they're on the outside looking in. The 4 Swords also tells me that this person is going through a period of taking care of themselves, emotionally, physically, and they're trying to find clarity. All these cards tell me this person's trying to work something out deep within themselves before they can come back to you. We got the Magician card. It's almost like they need to work all this out before they can focus on, you know, stepping into their power and being capable of offering you the attention and the energy that you deserve in a relationship. They are going to take the initiative, but I feel there's something they're working out first before there is reconciliation. We got the 6 of Cups. Just because you're separated, this person, and they may tell you this, or there may be a conversation about it, just because there's distance doesn't mean that you're not on their mind. They do think about you a lot, okay? 6 of Cups tends to mean, you know, nostalgia, someone who's got a lot of sweet memories, and they do see you as being, you know, security of the good old days. I really get a sense that this person has a lot of emotions for you, and they sometimes distort the way they deal with emotions. There is a little bit of self-sabotage here with this person. It's like when things are going good, this person immediately looks for the fly in the ointment. They immediately want to see where it's going to go wrong. They preempt it, okay? Because I feel that things have gone pretty wrong for them in the past. But the Six of Cups is a very important card because it also highlights, whilst the past is important to learn lessons, we cannot live there, because if we live in the past, we will never move forward. So I feel this person is trying to reconcile something from the past, but I do feel they will overcome that and they will come forward to offer love. The Six of Cups says this person longs to be in your arms. They yearn for you, okay? I'm just going to see one more if they can show me what is beneath this. Can you show me why, right from the very beginning, what it is? King of Swords. Now this could mean that they had, if they were not put into care, I'm talking about the rest of the energy that I'm picking up on, they could have had a very detached father type figure, someone who's very strict, someone who was always judging them, always analyzing them, always, you know, very strict is what I see, okay? King of Swords there. This person thinks about you a lot, but there's something about either a father or a masculine energy in their life who was very detached, and they grew up believing that that's the way life is. Hangman. Four Swords. I even feel like this person, well, I know I can see energy now, right? It's getting stronger and stronger. This person was even told by this figure that they looked up to, love can wait. Love can wait is what I'm getting. Love can wait. And I'm getting, don't have any attachments. That's how you become very successful. That's what I'm picking up here as well. I'm just going to pull one more on that. The Moon card, okay? Be careful or cautious of love. The Moon card indicates this person has pushed their emotions down. They've controlled them because they've learnt to control them. They hanged back on everything. This person, wait for love. Four Swords, be on your own. And with the Moon card there, I feel this person has felt very, very confused about the guidance they were given when they were younger. And now that they're older, they're starting to look at themselves as a human being who has feelings, and they have restricted themselves from being able to feel. And especially since your person's got a Knight of Pentacles here, I feel with the Ace of Swords, they want to make the effort, but the fox of their overarching energy indicates they're very cautious, okay? And there's trust issues with this person. So with the Moon card, what's really positive about this card is that even though there's caution and hesitancy, this person, they romanticize the relationship, and they will find a way to process the emotions to take the path. As you can see, there's a pathway right through the mountains, which represent obstacles, and they will find a way to overcome the difficulties. I do feel there has been a bit of a push and pull in this person's energy about settling down and being independent. And it's come from some advice that, I mean, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, it's about the energy, but I do feel it has been a masculine presence in this person's life who has given them some advice, because they come from a different era. They come from an era where it's, you know, not good to express yourself. This is an older person in this person's life who experienced a different generation and gave advice in good faith. I want to say in good faith, because I feel the person who gave the advice also got hurt. So I feel they were giving what they thought was good advice. But actually, your person took it as absolute advice and did not sway from it. Okay, but this person is full of passion. They're full of intensity. They're full of love. And they pushed it down, okay? And they feel very dissatisfied with life and very disenchanted with the way things have gone. With the King of Wands here, this person is very passionate about you, but they're also an instigator. So this person is going to be bold. They're actually going to reach out. They're powering up. With the King of Wands there, and again, it's not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. But I feel this person has been pretty sensible most of the time. and they are drawn into an incredible passion when they're with you. It's something that's magnetic, and they're trying to understand it, and they realize they can't fight it. You can't fight a twin flame connection. You can run for it for a certain period of time, but you can't fight the union that will come at the end. You can cut the cord, of course, but it tends to be the chaser who cuts the cord rather than the runner. I want you to be aware of that as well. King of Wands, this person is going to take the initiative. This person has been influencing the separation because of childhood issues or wounding, okay? And they are going through a period of change. They will send you quite a flirty kind of message, very intense message, one that tells you that actually they have been thinking about you quite deeply. Now, we've also got the Four of Cups, which tends to tell me this person has some regrets, okay? Four of Cups can mean that this person feels very unfulfilled with the decisions that they've made in life and the path that they've taken. What I'm getting from this card is they've taken the wrong path. They're correcting. It's almost like they've taken the wrong path, but they recognize it can be just a detour if they want it to be. So they can just find another route back to you is what they're giving me. I do feel that this person has been feeling very numb for quite some time, and they're going to surprise you. Also, when you message this person, and I feel they're going to initiate the message because you've taken a step back now, which means you're the catalyst for change. By you going silent and going maybe a little bit off grid for a while, this person is coming seeking you. They're going to tell you about something that they bought that they thought about giving you. Now, it's something small, something that actually tells you that they think about you. Okay, right now, I'm not sure why I'm being given it. I'm being given a ladybug. Okay, so it could be like a little ladybug stone, or it could be like a little image of a ladybug. I'm not really sure. But they're showing me a ladybug. So maybe there was a conversation about you, with you and your person about ladybug, and they've actually picked something up in the store, maybe a badge or something. Or even, you know, sometimes you get those little pencils and they've got a little eraser on the top and they're a creature, a ladybug. They're showing me a ladybug. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not really sure how that resonates. Ladybugs tend to mean good luck and prosperity. So, but they're just showing me that when I'm picking up the energy of a gift. So listen out for that. Now also the Four Cups, they're giving me another image in the water with this. They're showing me, you know, one of those door knockers on people's doors, it's got a lion on it. Okay. So either this person had one of those. I mean, that's very grand if that person has one on there. But they're showing me that. Now I'm trying to pick up the energy from it, because if it's not that you or your person has a lion on the door as a knocker, it can mean that you're about to see one, which indicates change in your twin flame connection. But the energy I'm picking up from it is that you may feel like your twin has been completely guarded and closed off, and there may be some pride or protection. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. My guides are giving me they have difficulty in letting people in. It's almost like they test people that come into their life, because I heard a whisper of us. Well, someone's knocking on the door with this door knocker, and I heard, "What's the password? What's the password?" So I feel this person, they've got like an extra security around their heart. They don't let everybody in. I mean, it could be that you and your person also have a joke about what's the password. Maybe you've got like 3 knocks and it's me at the door, or a certain pattern of a knock. I'm not sure. So I can't decode it. I can only give you what I'm giving you. And if it means nothing to me, I'll always say it doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm trying to decode it. It could also be that this person has Leo placements because it was a lion. It could also mean that your person has a birthday on the 8th of the 8th, which is Lion's Gate, because it's a door, obviously, a portal. So it could even mean that you and your person will be together, or your person will open the door to you around about the 8th of August, which is the Lion's Gate portal. So please take it as it resonates. Again, it may not resonate for everybody, but that's what's coming up there as well. Now, on to the outcome. Their cards are actually very positive, even though we start with the Fox. The Fox energy in the Lenormand deck, this is to, the Fox is someone who is clever but cautious. And this can also indicate that this person will have a hidden intention when they reach out. Their hidden intention, well, we've got their cards as the Knight of Pentacles, which means they want to work on this connection. They want to proceed with integrity. And the Ace of Swords indicates they want to be honest with you. They want to be truthful. So I'm going to pull a card and see what their hidden intentions are. So it can mean that they send a message like, I don't know. They might say, hey, I'm going on holiday on Friday for a couple of weeks, thinking about you. And it may be just that. And you're like, excuse me, what kind of message is that? I haven't heard from you in a while, and you're sending me that. It's like this message is like hidden. What they really want to say is, you know what, I'm still thinking about you lots. I wish you were on this holiday with me. And when I come back, I actually want to give this another shot. I feel whatever there's a subtext. Okay, so let me just pull a card on this just to go deeper. Can you show me what this person really wants to say? What is the hidden message with the fox? Foxes, they tend to be someone who is, foxes tend to thrive under difficult circumstances. And I feel your person has gone through some difficult circumstances in life, and they're very independent. They always have to have a plan, and then a backup plan to back up the plan, and then another one, because they've learned to preempt the worst, because the worst tends to happen for this person, okay? We got the Two of Swords. So under this guise of uncertainty, of not really knowing what they want, they're actually tapping into their intuition, and they want to discover new lands with you. I feel this person, their defenses are up, but it has actually helped them. The separation period has actually helped them to work on themselves. 8 is the number of the self. This person is really investing in themselves. They're working really hard, and they have been focusing on their finances as well. But they're building a life where they are closer to one to accept stability into their life. They're repairing a relationship. If their guardian or father figure is still on the earthly plane, then they're definitely repairing a relationship with that person and resolving things. But if not, I feel this person is trying to reconcile their thoughts around waiting for a relationship. It's interesting how the same cards are coming out for your person. They may tell you about this experience where they were told, wait for love. But they're in a period of evaluation where they're realizing all that advice, it didn't work out. Okay, this person feels dissatisfied in life. Can you tell me more? Why? I mean, another 7 there. This person has kept themselves distant and closed off. They've been very defensive, closed off from anybody. They've kept everybody at arm's length. Okay, and what are they going to do about it? How are they going to resolve this? What's going on there? Knight of Swords, they're changing their life, and they want to invest for the long term. The Knight of Swords is a card of changing one's life, of being brave in order to cut away anything that no longer resonates with them, and to change their way of thinking. The Knight of Swords is a card of their opinions were informed by previous experience, but now they want to broaden their perspective, and they want to react to a situation in a different way. They've been reacting to situations from their past that they think about all the time, but now they want to respond differently to those things, and they're quickly ensuring that they choose the right path for their highest good, and they want a positive outcome. They want to talk. They're adapting to a new way of thinking and behaving is what they're giving me, okay? And whereas they didn't, they've been investing in themselves, I feel with the 10 of Pentacles, this indicates they want to settle down. They want a high-level commitment. 10 of Pentacles tends to represent marriage or family. I do feel that this person has had some family issues that they've been resolving, and I feel they want to be loyal as well. So this person will tell you that they may have bought a property, or they're about to buy a property as well, but they're trying to tell you that they're becoming more responsible for their actions and taking accountability. And by almost, how can I put that? By almost telling you that and sort of saying, you know what, I'm getting my life together. Isn't it great? underneath all of that is, and I want you to be part of it. That's what I feel with this person. They've got the Knight of Pentacles, so they're actually taking action and their words are matching that. Okay. Also, they're giving me that you are going to be seeing a lot of this number, which is 1221. And when you connect that to the twin flame, it equates to it's nearly time to reunite. The separation period will be in the past, is what they're giving me. So I see this person making more of an effort in the relationship. And actually, they've been slow moving, but I feel they want to be a reliable person in your life. And I feel they'll try to work hard to find a way back to have a place in your life. Okay. With the Ace of Swords, I see that they want to have a breakthrough in this connection. They want to talk. Swords are all about communication. And this person, I feel like they've been thinking about you a lot. And I do feel they've gained a lot of clarity about who they are and what they want. And this is in the next 6 weeks. So I do feel there's going to be fresh new communication between you and your person that will lead to some level of breakthrough in the connection. Also, look out for meaningful coincidences like numerical synchronicity. This indicates that there's going to be quick results and you and your person will be able to move forward. Now, your energy, we've got the birds, so that really connects to your 11th house of being a little bit more sociable than usual. But the birds in the Lenormand deck indicates a level of frustration. Okay, now it does indicate negotiation or discussion, so you will have messages back and forth with you and your person. There's going to be a lot of communication, but you may feel a little bit anxious or frustrated because you feel, why could this not have been done at the beginning? And how do I trust this person going forward, knowing that they will stick around this time? So I feel some of you with number 12, number 12 is the Hangman. So I feel you are going to shift the energies into making this person wait. And you're not doing it as a game. I feel like you're doing it as a protective measure while you really think about how you proceed in this twin flame connection. I feel there's an energy here of you feeling just a little bit like flighty yourself. Like, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. I'm done. I'm gone. I feel just this energy of you wondering, really, should you stay or should you go? Especially since you've got the Chariot card. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, which means you do want to settle down with this person. You have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of stuff going on with yourself right now, but you're someone who committed to this person and you're very honest and open with this person. And there's part of you that has invested in this relationship for quite some time. And you're wondering, can you heal this? Okay. There is a deep knowingness between you and your person. But I do feel there's an element where you're thinking about time running out. And you're like, I'm not sure if I can give this person another chance because time is running out. The Queen of Pentacles, it tends to tell me that you are someone, you'd be willing to help this person as long as they're willing to help themselves get to a position where they can offer a high-level commitment. But you're not looking for a project. You're looking for someone who stands on their own 2 feet, someone who, can connect to you and be available emotionally for you. And I feel whatever they've learned in the past is closed off their emotions, but they're now trying to get into the flow of who they truly are and break down that barrier so they can actually know who they are and offer you who they know they are. We do have the Chariot card. So some of you may literally have a vacation planned. Maybe it's you who's messaging your person saying, you know what, I'm going on a vacation for a bit. And it's going to actually instigate them messaging you about how they feel. But what I actually see here is that they're going to message you first. The Chariot card tells me that you do want to overcome obstacles and you do want to commit to this deep down. But I feel confidence has been lacking in this because you've not seen progress in the relationship. So the Chariot card can indicate it could go either way. Okay, you're someone who's very attractive. You can, attract other suitors if you want. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. But I feel with the roses in the Chariot, the roses indicate that whilst the relationship has its moments of being very sweet and very rewarding, there are thorns, and sometimes it really hurts. And right now, you're at a self-evaluation period where you're like, I can't do this anymore. You're also dissatisfied with the developments in this connection, and you're thinking about taking yourself in another direction. But with the Chariot, I feel something needs to change. action needs to be taken before you and your person can be heading in the same direction and on the same page. And right now, unless you see physical evidence of that, you're feeling a little bit unsure. Okay, I'm just going to pull some final cards before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything else my beautiful Gemini needs to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay. Two of Pentacles, the Empress. So Two of Pentacles, the Empress, tells me that it's a decision period. You've got a lot to weigh up right now. You've got a lot of options. I do feel you may even have the potential to meet someone new if you want to, my beautiful Gemini. But with the Empress card, it indicates that you're in a position of valuing yourself at a higher rate. And you are implementing self-care, self-love, and you're nurturing yourself. So past behavior or patterns are not acceptable at this time. So value yourself, stand in your power. The Empress card indicates that lots of abundance is headed your way, and that this can be a relationship that truly blossoms and thrives, but only if there is investment from both sides. Okay, so I'm just going to go and use the final deck there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Anything more? You want me to go again, so I will. Okay. Oh, 4. Okay. 4 shuffles, 5 cards. Okay. I think I even said this. I'll give you this one first. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, this person does feel you even though you are apart. And it says, I couldn't let you get close to me. I love you unconditionally. I bury myself in work to forget you. And I want to tell you how I feel. Now, the energy I'm picking up is that this is your person's. I couldn't let you get close to me. This one, I love you unconditionally. I bury myself in my work to forget you. I feel that's you, my beautiful Gemini. And the rest, I want to tell you how I feel, and I feel you even though we are apart. That's your person's energy. That's what I'm feeling with the cards. I'm just going to go and get some. Oh, wow. You know, for the first time ever, I picked up some trinkets and I could feel what they were. And then I was told to drop them. Maybe because I felt them. And I actually think I picked up the ring and the 2 hearts. I close my eyes when I pick up the trinkets. You can't see that, of course. You do have to trust me on that. But I actually I'm sure I picked these 2 up first, but I could feel them. I knew what they were. And then I was told by my guides, drop them. So I just want you to be aware of that. And instead, oh, wow. You know what? I'm so glad that they did that because it's so incredible what I've just picked up instead, which I did not know what I picked up. 2 horses. 2 wonderful horses. Okay, what are the chances of that? 2 wonderful horses, 2 very independent spirits who have the potential to be very loyal, have a lot of empathy, a lot of caring, who tend to be very self-sufficient and run free and do not commit easily. Coming together. Okay, it's no accident that you got a horse there as well, but I feel this is relevant. 2 people who will spontaneously find their way back towards each other. Okay, so just because I feel like there's a bit of a push and pull between your person, especially with that moon card that came out, between independence and settling down, the wolf and the dog on the moon card. I feel it's the same with the horses. Can I retain my independence and be in a high level commitment? The answer is yes. Okay, with your twin understands you to that level to allow you to be yourself. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini, and love and light.